Before I started my YouTube channel, the only social media that I used was Facebook. It can just do everything that all of the other social media platforms do, but it's all in one. So I just preferred it. But, of course, after I started my YouTube channel, I realized that my social media presence needed to take it up a notch. So I started using other social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter. And yeah, things have been a little bit weird on Instagram. I've gotten some weird messages, and I've gotten some weird comments, but one specific message I got just pissed me right off. Like, please learn from this guy's mistake, all you guys out there, because when someone's not interested, you just need to cut that shit out. Don't keep bothering them in their DMs or wherever you slid into. Like, when somebody says they're not interested, you gotta respect it. Don't keep trying to force something that's just not there. It's annoying. And it's kinda harassment. Hey pals, what's up? Little Bucket here, coming at you today to talk about a specific guy that I had an encounter with on Instagram. He slithered on up into my DMs and he wouldn't take no for an answer. And it was really annoying and disrespectful, so I wanted to share it. One, because I was annoyed about it, and two, hopefully some of you guys out there see how like obviously annoying and like disrespectful this is, and just don't do things like this, because when someone says they're not interested, like, just leave them alone. Or like, if they say they're down to be friends with them, but like, if someone says they're not interested, don't keep trying, and like, respect that they're not interested. It's really not that hard. So yeah, promoting respect. So in April, this guy slides into my DMs and he sends me 2 pictures of himself and he's like, "Love the pics. I have a lot of hair too." Never replied, didn't even do the accept thing so it wouldn't see that I read it or accepted it, because I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure everybody knows you get a lot of comments from random people in the DMs of Instagram. So like, I'm not gonna reply to most people. And especially this, I don't know, I just don't care. Anyway, so that was in April. Then in June, he comments on a public post that I posted telling me to check my DMs because he had a business proposal about his podcast. And so I'm like, okay, I didn't know it was the same guy that had sent me pictures before and was like trying to talk to me, but I already clicked accept and then I found out and I was like, oh well, shit. But I was like, whatever, podcasts sound cool. I'd be totally down to do a podcast. Let's see what he has to propose. But unfortunately, his business proposal had ulterior motives. I'm gonna do a deeper voice for him and my voice for me. "If you can hit me up, we can discuss some serious topics for my opening show, podcast." What were you thinking? I see you have a soft spot about the LGBT community. Maybe we can discuss that. Also, I'm thinking I need a woman co-host. Important to always have a sound female opinion, as well as a male's opinion. Didn't respond to him for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I doubt it was 10, I think it was more like 5. And he's like, no response? I just ignored this red flag and ignored what he said about me not responding in 5 minutes and just continued to respond to his previous message. True that, my main topics I'm passionate and knowledgeable about are women's rights, LGBTQ rights, and black rights. But I'm down to fight for all social justice issues. Okay, let's get going then, LOL. I love what you're doing, FYI. Thank you! Do you have a YouTube channel too? I also find you very attractive. Not important, but I wanted to tell you that. And my YouTube channel was pretty much set up for my comedy show I was doing, so I have to do a new one. Well, thank you, but if we do the podcast together, I just want you to know it'll be completely professional and I'm not looking for anything more than that. Do you have any links so I could check out your content? So, pause the conversation for a second. So, I said that it would be completely professional if we did a podcast together and that would be it. I did not mean that if we didn't do the podcast together that there could be anything there. It meant if we do work together, it'll be professional. If we don't, well then this conversation's over. I didn't say that it was between having the podcast together and getting intimate or romantic together. Didn't say that. Also said specifically I'm not looking for anything more than that. Anyway, I'll send you a link. But I'm stuck momentarily. I feel like I have an ultimatum, LMAO. Alright. So I thought he just had an ultimatum about like what kind of podcast he wanted to do or topics. I was so confused. Turns out his ultimatum was between having the podcast with me or getting romantic or intimate with me. Because he thought by saying, if we do the podcast together, it has to be professional, that there was another option where we'd still have a relationship and it could be more than just a professional business relationship. So he continues, just curious, are you single? Why are you curious? Pause again. So at this point, it's happened so many times to me that when you're like, hey, I'm not interested, as I just said, like, they'll be like, hey, I wasn't hitting on you, I was literally just asking you a question. You're full of yourself, you stupid, ugly bitch, or something like that. So like, until they specifically like really, really cross the line, I don't say anything. I try to like make sure that they are still hitting on me or still like ignoring that I said I wasn't interested. Like, it has to be obvious so that if they do get angry and backlash, I'm like, dude, you literally did this, like, come on. And that is what happens later in this story. So I ask him why he's curious, and he goes on to say, because I love intelligent, sexy women. The intelligence is more attractive than looks any day in my book. I would love to share intellectual thoughts and wisdom with you. So I say, what does that have to do with me being single? Because I would hate to develop feelings with someone already taken. Glad that he respects a guy. He would hate to have feelings for someone who has a boyfriend, but not hate to have feelings for someone who said they weren't interested. So I continue to say, I literally just said I'm only interested in a professional relationship. Alright, professional it is. Nah, I'm good. You didn't respect it the first time I said it. What's the issue now? I did respect it. You specifically said if you do the podcast, you want nothing more. I was thinking outside of the podcast for the moment. I'm human. Shit. I guess it's the Greek in me. I'm Greek too, and I still respect when people aren't interested in being romantic with me. Wow, you're Greek too? No wonder. And I'm not one of those people that would refuse being romantic with you. Where are you located? I know you're not. You've made that very clear, even though I've said I'm not interested. So he never replied to that. Then he messages me 2 days later. Hey, how are you? Disappointed you're not interested. I wonder what type of guys you like. The kind that respect when someone says they're not interested. Okay, I'm hurt. 4 days later. Hello, sexy. Just saying hi. Thank God I declined your offer because you still clearly don't understand what I'm not interested means. I know you're not interested. I just said hi because I seen your post. Shit. Damn, I can't say hi. I'm not asking you out. I'm not asking for a number. Just simply hi. You seriously need to humble yourself. Not that serious. Enjoy the rest of your day. Even though I had the patience to tell him time and time again that I'm not interested, and I finally am like, dude, I'm not fucking interested. He still freaks out and turns it around on me like I'm this terrible person. So I continue. You didn't just say hi. I have a name and it's not sexy. It's serious to me because you have no respect. I was nice about it over and over and over. If this is what it takes to get you to leave me alone, I'm fine with that. Have a good day. Okay, because I said you're sexy, you're all bent out of shape. Sorry for being super polite. Okay, little bucket, enjoy your day. Like I said, I found you attractive, but your character clearly diminishes that. I'm not a fat old perv sitting behind a phone. I actually have a lot going on, and I have never had a problem with women. Some nerve. LMAO, being super polite would be respecting me when I said I wasn't interested the first time, or just not even mixing your interest with business. You are far from polite, buddy. Not being a fat old perv does not mean you can just talk to women however you want. Did you ever tell me your name? I don't think so. It's literally on my profile. Either way, I'm done with the combo. Have a good day. Okay, bye, Annie. And even if you didn't know my name, don't call me anything then. So yeah. Please guys, please, those of you watching this video, do not be creepy in people's Instagram DMs. If they say they're not interested, please just respect that. It's not, like, you don't even need to take it personally. Like, it sucks when people aren't interested in you, but there's gonna be people that aren't interested in you even though you're interested in them. It happens to me, it happens to everybody. Nobody 100% of the time gets who they want. And you just gotta respect that. Bugging someone over and over and over again is rude, it's creepy, it's harassment. Please don't do it. But if you still like this video, or if you've had a similar experience where someone just won't take no for an answer, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you share it to your friends. Leave me a comment down below telling me a time about when you had a similar experience, whether it was on Instagram, in real life, times where people just would not take no for an answer and they kept pursuing you and pursuing you even though you said you weren't interested a million times. And of course, if you're new to my channel and you would like to become one of my pals, make sure that you click that subscribe button down below if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, then go over to my YouTube channel and click that subscribe button below, especially that little bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video on YouTube, which is every single Tuesday and some Thursdays. I will see you all next time. I'm back from vacation. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of work to, you know, rack up money since I just had like 14 days off. And so we're back into the normal atmosphere of me making videos. So, I will see you all next time. Finger guns. Let's bring them back. Let's bring them back. I don't know, I like finger guns. Alright, bye!